So, yeah, we're here at I just reached my layover. Sorry, I'm so not used to doing this without Boyan, but I'm not gonna end. I'm not gonna give up, right? And I'm in DC, Dulles Airport. There's a ton going on here. I'm like sitting up here on my skateboard. You can see what's going on behind me, probably. It's a little odd being back in like this 3D world, right? I really had some concerns that, as irrational as it sounds, that I wouldn't be able to open my, or have my heart, open up the way it was open, in Cancun, or really in Playa. But yeah, so I was a little bummed, I'm not gonna lie, but then I ran into Jennifer from that was also there with us, and she was like a one seat over from me, and I didn't even, one seat over and one row up from me on the flight. I didn't even realize it. So then we talked and stuff on our way through customs, and then also talking to the Sharks. Go Sharks! Love you guys, yo. Just talking and reading the messages from those guys instantly like opened my heart back up. So yeah, man, it's great, and we could continue to be open and be in the higher vibration, right? And not let our circumstances and our environment control us. Right? We could still be creators, and that's great to I knew it intellectually, but it's great to feel. Feeling it is what really matters, right? Because then that makes it real. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I was hoping to find something that wasn't airport food. It's oddly expensive, like $15 for a sandwich. So I'm not really trying to do that. I was looking to maybe check out. I got 5 more hours until my flight, so maybe check out a little bit of Washington, skate around for a bit, find something to eat, and yeah, and then do a walking. So yeah, we're here at I just reached my layover. Sorry, I'm so not used to doing this without Boyan, but I'm not gonna end. I'm not gonna give up, right? And I'm in DC, Dulles Airport. There's a ton going on here. I'm like sitting up here on my skateboard. You can see what's going on behind me, probably. It's a little odd being back in like this 3D world, right? I really had some concerns that, as irrational as it sounds, that I wouldn't be able to open my, or have my heart, open up the way it was open, in Cancun, or really in Playa. But yeah, so I was a little bummed, I'm not gonna lie, but then I ran into Jennifer from that was also there with us, and she was like a one seat over from me, and I didn't even, one seat over and one row up from me on the flight. I didn't even realize it. So then we talked and stuff on our way through customs, and then also talking to the Sharks. Go Sharks! Love you guys, yo. Just talking and reading the messages from those guys instantly like opened my heart back up. So yeah, man, it's great, and we could continue to be open and be in the higher vibration, right? And not let our circumstances and our environment control us. Right? We could still be creators, and that's great to I knew it intellectually, but it's great to feel. Feeling it is what really matters, right? Because then that makes it real. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I was hoping to find something that wasn't airport food. It's oddly expensive, like $15 for a sandwich. So I'm not really trying to do that. I was looking to maybe check out. I got 5 more hours until my flight, so maybe check out a little bit of Washington, skate around for a bit, find something to eat, and yeah, and then do a walking meditation number 5, so that way I could stay grounded, right? Stay in the heart. This place is actually pretty cool. A really large airport for sure. From the looks of it, there's not much going on, but I'll do my meditation, and then I'll get back to you guys, huh? How's that sound? I wish I can't even do a double one, but this is Lou right now signing off, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So, second part of my video, right? Washington, or Dulles, is actually huge. I don't know if you can see it behind me, but I had to take a shuttle from one part of the airport to the other. I guess it's also a train station, oddly enough. Pretty cool though. And TSA was oddly, well, not oddly, they were very kind and not what I expected at all from all the stories you get. They were really cool with me, really kind to me, actually recommended some food places I could eat, and yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there, that I think it has more to do with the way that we approach people, where our heart space is and where our energy is, where our frequency is, more than you know, and like the preconceived notions we go into these interactions with, right? So just keep that in mind, right? When you're talking to people, don't go into it any preconceived notions. Hey guys, we're back, right? So I know it's dark and you can hardly see me, and for that I apologize, but I hope you can hear me clearly. Anyways, I just wanted to get this quick clip in, quick talking, because it's been on my mind, right? So I ran into a friend of mine on the plane that was at a week-long event with me, right? And I didn't run into her on the plane. I ran into her as we were getting off the plane. Didn't realize she was right, like, across the row from me, and one row up, right across the aisle, excuse me. And so I'm talking to her, and I'm realizing that she's very unsure about going back to her life, right? She's unsure if she's feeling better. She's unsure if she has gotten better. She's unsure about a lot of things. But what she's not unsure about is doing the work. She's still committed. She knows that she's going to go back to an environment that may not be ideal, right? As maybe a lot of us are going to. But that doesn't mean that she's ready to give up. She and myself and hopefully everyone else that has left that event is ready to rise above, to continue to do the work. We now have the formula, right? We now have witnessed many times the effects and the outcomes of following the formula, and you know, with that kind of, that level of certainty, having watched and seen what exactly following this formula can lead to, what kind of transformation it leads to, it makes it that much easier to be able to continue to do the work, even if we are uncertain, even if we are, like my friend I had just seen on the WhatsApp group, is concerned about going back to her home, her city, which is New York City, right? And it's a very, in her words, a very brutal city, or can be, right? There's a lot going on there. There's a lot of people just running a program. Tons of people not really, you know, they're just going through it, and they aren't aware of what they're doing, even themselves, a lot of times. So, you know, we leave this event where you're surrounded by love and light and so many people that have the same interest and the same goal in mind, and you know, doing the work there it can be challenging, but it is certainly a lot easier than having to do the work, or doing the work, you know, while you're back at your where you came from, right? So what I'm getting at is that even with the slight uncertainty and fear, these people are still willing and strong enough to do the work, to not give up, and I think that's just super potent. It's super powerful, and yeah, I can't commend them anymore for it, right? And it's not like they're doing it with the certainty that they're going to have a mystical experience, or that they're going to have some kind of instantaneous breakthrough or anything like that. No, we're doing it with the certainty that as long as we continue to follow the formula, even if it takes, a year, 2 years, we will affect a change in ourselves. And as long as we continue to stay vigilant, right? I myself, I'm going to do these video logs because journaling for me, it seems to be a little bit more challenging. Then you will be able to track the progress you've made, right? And as long as you can track the progress you're making, and have something to look back on, then you'll be able to see and realize that you are moving along, you are blossoming, right? You are coming out of your cocoon, and you are the freaking butterfly that you're looking to be. Every single one of you are capable of this. Every single one of you. That I cannot stress that enough. So much so that I'm going to turn this on, even though I could possibly get pulled over. I'm on my way home right now, but I just want you to see the certainty in my eyes that every single one of you is worth it. Every single one of you can do this. Okay, just do what we know how to do. We know the formula, right? And for most of you have a wealth of other knowledge from many other sources. I've talked to some people this week that it blew my freaking mind. I thought I live in a very small town, and I was feeling very lonely and very isolated, and deluded myself into thinking I'm the only one that has spent countless hours doing research and putting together, I guess, a wealth of knowledge. I have to turn this back off, excuse me, because I'm about to drive by the state police barracks, but I'm not. There are tons of you that have vast knowledge and taught me so much and inspired me so much and showed me that I am not alone. And if nothing else, just that message alone is enough to have bolstered me. But that is not the only thing I had gotten from this event. So, long story short, I'm going to have to make a stop here. But I just want you to know you are all worth it, and to believe in yourselves, all right? Don't give up. If you don't have anyone to talk to, hit me up in the comments, right? I'll gladly talk with you, right? I'll send you my number. We can talk on WhatsApp. We can do whatever. The more people that I'm in touch with, the more people that reach out to me, that's the bigger community of friends, family, and beautiful energy that I get to immerse myself in. So I'll gladly talk with you if you feel that I can help you in any way. All right? I just wanted to get this message down while it was clear in my mind. I was thinking about it the whole ride back to my house. And I also wanted to say thank you for this beautiful week. I had so much fun and learned so much from so many of you beautiful souls. And the ones of you that I didn't get to connect with, I hope I will be able to in the future, or at a future event. From my heart to yours, I love you. One last point I wanted to get down before I go is that my YouTube handle is going to be changing from Awakened Mind to Awakened Heart, because my heart was opened during this event, and I will not allow it to go back to being closed. It feels like something I haven't felt in so long, and I'm so happy, and that is because of all of you, and I can't thank you enough for that, especially you, Dr. Joe, and my team leader, Oliver, who went above and beyond to make every single one of us feel special, and important, and like we were enough. enough for him to give his time, a lot of his time, like pretty much every day, all day of his time, to meet every one of our needs and answer all of our questions and simply give every one of us a hug, and not a brief hug, a real hug every time he saw us. So, yeah, I just wanted to get that through. Next time, love you.